guys do?
We work with strategic planning, mostly for nonprofits and small businesses, and we work with leadership development as well, with an overhaul of fiduciary and legal responsibilities, and then even executive coaching for their leadership teams. I think some of it is the disconnect that you feel a little bit zooming from home or from coffee shops or conference rooms in other people's offices. So a lot of the times we work out of our client offices.
Right.
I was looking for that unifying space where I could sort of greet guests outside of my home or outside of their offices, in addition to coworkers that work abroad or locally, but a little bit further away from Shake. You know what's fascinating is that, so I'm originally from Sweden, and we don't actually have nonprofits in our community. There are a couple, but the setup is a little different because a lot of organizations that would require a nonprofit in the States are federally funded back home. And so for me, it's always been kind of this broader socio-anthropological study in how America is set up. So that's always fascinated me, just kind of how the neediest populations are served and helped, and where emergency funding comes in, or where people can collectively have an impact with mass quantities of volunteers, for example. Funding through foundations. I mean, it's this whole production, as to how you get from A to Z. I've gotten to know so many people that are passionate about different nonprofits, and seeing them bring their skill sets to the table, or even just their heart, is such a beautiful thing to watch. It might be premature because I'm 6 months in, but it kind of feels like my family away from home a little bit, where I would say, in addition to the kind of Scandinavian appeal of the location, which makes me feel at home naturally, everybody here is so kind. Lots of people have a great sense of humor. Everybody's eager to help. All the benefits of working here, in terms of you can get your mail sent here, you can have your guests greeted, you have printing, snacks up to your eyeballs and then some.
One of the things that's exciting, because the process is easier for members to come in. When they come in, it's either you want a private office or you want to become a gallery member. It's clear cut, there's no confusion, so that they can easily get signed up same day. I love the community because there are members here that you see every day that always are so kind, very welcoming, even to the point of where when you see them, you want to give them a hug, just because they're warm. And seeing those familiar faces every day is definitely a perk to working here. And it makes the more challenging times better. I like the district because even though I work here, I also have fun here. So that means, like, I work here during the week, but me and my husband oftentimes will come up and go to Mitchell's. And I'm in the same type of work environment, but it doesn't feel like, I'm at work. Like,
Well,
yeah.